Enjoy the show.
Welcome to another one. We are talking about Super 8. Super 8 is written, co-produced, and directed by JJ Abrams, the most underrated director out there, and produced by Steven Spielberg. And this film stars Joel Courtney, Elle Fanning, and Chandler, and it tells the story of a group of young teenagers. In 1979, several youngsters are making a zombie movie with a Super 8 camera. In the midst of filming, the friends witness a horrifying train derailment and are lucky to escape with their lives. They soon discover that the catastrophe was no accident, and a series of unexplained events and disappearances soon follows. And so Deputy Jackson Lamb, the father of one of the kids, searches for the terrifying truth behind the crash. And it releases a dangerous presence into town. This movie I saw back in 2013. I was interested by the trailers when they showed us in trailers of this 2011. I was interested. It looked pretty good, and I am a big fan of JJ Abrams. I love Mission Impossible 3. I love Star Wars Episode 7: The Force Awakens. I don't care what anyone says. And I love how, and I love that he was a producer on Mission Impossible, Ghost Protocol, and Rogue Nation, and he was one of the writers on Armageddon and Joyride. I like JJ Abrams. He's a good director and a good writer. This movie really does show it. I really do enjoy this movie. It is a fantastic film. All this acting in this movie is just fantastic. The standouts in this movie are Chandler, which the kids are the standout. We have Joel Courtney as Joe, Elle Fanning as Alice, Riley Griffiths as Charles, Ryan Lee as Carrie, Gabriel Basso as Martin, and they all do a great job with the material. And Zach Mills and Gabriel Basso is also two other kids. I love the performances in this movie. The kids are really good, especially Elle Fanning and Joel Courtney. The other actors are pretty good. Chandler is really good. Caitriona Balfe as the late mother of Joe in the movie, she's real good. Eldard as Louise is really good. All the acting here is good. And you also got a cameo by Michael Giacchino and also Bruce Greenwood's in here. And all the acting in this movie is good. I love the idea of this film. I love the nostalgia. I love the nostalgia feel of this movie. Is really, really impressive. And just, I love that kind of stuff. I love nostalgic films. And that was pretty awesome to see, and I liked it. I love the inspiration. This movie draws influences from different kinds of things, and different kinds of films, like Close Encounters of the Third Kind and E.T. and all those classics things that you see. I love that. And it was pretty cool, actually. And just the way the movie is shot is great. JJ Abrams does a great job, and the cinematographer is Larry Fong. Michael Giacchino's score is really good. The movie is an hour and 52 minutes, and it doesn't feel like it. Now, the budget for this movie was $50 million, and this movie shows you don't need a big budget to do an alien film. The visual effects are great. The nostalgic elements are fantastic. And Joel Courtney, he was a newcomer. And this movie got a lot of awards and nominations, particularly in special effects, the music, and the two performances by Elle Fanning and Joel Courtney. And I like the themes that this movie draws from, such as E.T., Stand By Me, and The Goonies. I will say now, I do like the ending of this movie. I love the ending of this movie. At first, I didn't get the ending, but the ending was emotional, powerful, and it was satisfying. It doesn't feel rushed or forced, but it was really, really good, and I liked, and it has frequent homages to early works of Steven Spielberg, especially depiction of broken families, a theme that Steven Spielberg has always used in all of his movies. So, I have to say that without this, you wouldn't have Stranger Things. I like movies that are nostalgia things. Everyone in this movie does a great job. This is one of my favorite films of 2011. Much better than... It's not my favorite movie of 2011, because there are still some movies from 2011 I still really like. But as a film, this is amazing. This was an amazing movie. I really enjoyed it, and it was worth my time. So for that alone, this movie is gonna get my JD Rainbow Seal of Approval, because this movie needs to be seen if you haven't seen it. Let me know what you guys think about Super 8 down below. Do you like it? Do you hate it? And I will see you guys soon. If you like this, you can come here and we can have a good time.